Rio, is that your mama? Is that your mama down 2 doors barking, babes? Baby. That's the little Rio. And this is Rio's little play area. Inside the greenhouse, I put fresh wood chips every week. Take the old ones, scrape them away. Although she doesn't pee in here much, she just digs holes now. She prefers to pee outside with the big puppies. Now that the weather is getting a little warmer, and now that Rio's coat is a little longer, and she's put on weight, so she doesn't freeze so easy anymore, and she likes to run in the sun. And this is inside my fairy gardens, where I have captured little fairies. And they have a beautiful little home inside a shallow clay dish, a little bit of moss, an old bird cage. It's actually from last year. It had glass little holders in there, but they all bust because it fell over in the wind, and so I made them into cages that would be suitable to house small fairies. And this little dish attaches to the main one. It's a little garden patio. And you can walk into the little house. There's a shell for a door. And in this fairy cage, there's a fairy swinging. And I have succulent stones. These are living stones. This one right there. And actually there's another living stone. You don't want to water them in the winter. And succulents like to be kept on the dry side, especially in the winter. Now is a good time, this one here, to root shoots. I just cut it off and stuck it into the sandy soil. I grow the succulents in sandy soil. I get special succulent soil, and then I add more sand on top just so nothing rots. And then the sand on top also looks really pretty. This is fish aquarium rocks, gravel that I had. It's just that in the house I got tired of the blue, and I got new rocks, and I used the old rocks in my garden. And I think I have some here. You can see in this little fairy garden, the blue rocks and the blue glass are supposed to represent water. There's a little path around, and maybe this is a fountain, I don't know. A fairy fountain, who knows? It looks pretty though. This looks like there's a walkway and a little stream. The glass beads on the blue gravel look really pretty, and it sort of looks like a little bubbly stream. Somebody can sit there. And a lot of the stuff is from the secondhand store. That house from Venezuela, it's clay, quality made. And there's somebody in there. It's a little rabbit. Is that cute or what? Someone probably went to Venezuela, picked it up and brought it back, but it's cute. There's a little pepper mouse shaker. I don't know where the salt is, but he's cute. And he looks good with a garden gnome, because these are miniature garden gnomes. And they're about the size, a little smaller than a mouse. Some are about the size of a mouse. And then you know you have a true miniature garden if it's mouse-sized. Ha ha ha. And there's baby fairies. Aren't they cute? They're from the secondhand store. They're really pretty. And so is this beautiful little fairy that rides on a moth. She's also from the secondhand store. This one here I got at the greenhouse and I paid probably $6 for. Then I dropped her. A piece of her leg broke off. So she only has one leg hanging. Oops. Things happen. I have to be more careful. I think my hands get stiff and sore, I think, from working hard, and sometimes things slip out of my hand. And that's today, soaking up sun before work, having a cup of coffee in the greenhouse.